So I had an eating disorder when I was young. It's weird because you don't trust your body to take care of the food the way it's supposed to, and you're scared to death you're going to get fat. At least for the anorexic kind of people and bulimic like me. So I wonder if like trust issues have been breached or broken in families. And there was this girl, Sandy. I was at St. Albans, and she was a mess. She was anorexic, and she had blonde hair, and she was tall, but she was just bones. And she wouldn't eat, not even in the hospital. They couldn't get her to eat, so they tubed her. And I saw her laying in her bed with tubes going into her stomach, and through her I think it was through her nose or mouth or something. And see, she didn't have good insurance. She could only stay a month, and so they let her go. And it was weird. I was in Harrisonburg and I saw her. I guess she was from Harrisonburg, and she was just skin and bones, just walking around. And see, my dad had bought $1 million coverage insurance, so I could stay. I stayed 3 months, and she died. That's the next part of the sadness, was that she just died. And only because probably she needed to stay 5 or 6 months to get help, and our insurance wouldn't cover it. So, I got the idea to be bulimic from reading a book. Some girl had it, and I never thought I would get caught up in it. I thought, oh, this sounds like a good idea. And then through some kind of weirdness, you get caught up in it, and it becomes an obsession. And almost like a drug habit. And that's what they said in the hospital. They said, with drug habits, they can stop and they don't have to do them. But with food, you got to relearn, to take some of that drug and make it work for you and stop the bad stuff so you can live. But I think, teenagers all face different stressors and things like that. And I'm not going to go any more into that because I don't want to enrage people about that. But I was just looking at Eastern State, and I thought, everybody's a little crazy. It's just some people don't have to go in the psychiatric ward. They may not have a chemical imbalance. But I've never met a person that's not got some kind of crazy.